two cool things about her in this
Sindel!
Cool VFX. Like this, purple energy, and then the use of her hair.
Regal purple.
Absolutely.
This living forest stage, excuse me, absolutely amazing.
She has really good range, as you'd imagine someone with magical long hair. And there's a couple normals I
Look at the low!
First is forward 4, which kind of takes out of the page of the last game, and it's like kind of her main mid-range tool you want to use to get in.
And that's a mid, right?
Yes. And it's pretty quick, but it has a really neat new follow-up. She jumps into the air, it's a low
Wow.
combo starter, and she can actually control how far she goes.
How's that for a launcher? Holy shit. Off of a forward 4? Jeez, man.
Or she could just do it by itself, go in for a throw.
I really like her grab.
Thank you. Go for this cool low. Or one of her block strings. Another normals is back 2, which leads into an overhead.
Yep. Saw that in the trailer.
Back 2 by itself and actually be airborne. Let's go over the special moves. We'll start with the classic, the scream. The iconic
Banshee!
quintessential Sindel. It's still one of her best combo starters. It stuns. They can't hear anything for a while. She's gonna get a free hit. You can kind of do it at mid-range if you think they're
Dude!
sleeping, not blocking. Like I said, it's great to hit confirm. It's
With
just,
punish.
Exactly.
I just throw it out all the time.
All the time.
Well, that's gonna be annoying as fuck.
Then let's go over fireballs, which are always one of the most important kind of.
Was that full screen? I think it was, right?
She has high hairball.
Hairballs!
Yes,
I'm
that's
dead.
canonical. Hairball.
I'm dead.
And then air hairball. New to this game is it's a straight, very quick fireball. It is not the downward arc it has previously been.
Dang!
It really low to the ground and it's quick, and I think it's.
She's gonna zone the fuck out of you!
Her EX versions have some interesting properties.
Uh-oh.
So.
Uh-oh. It gets even crazier?
Straight one. Oops. Straight
It
one.
eats other projectiles? Oh my god.
So if you use a barometer or zoning war, you'll actually beat out their projectile.
Oh
The
man.
low ones are really neat. So she adds that little hair whip at the beginning, and up close, actually it hits
Woo!
them up. Means in the corner, you can do cool stuff.
Wait. Dude.
Get a combo.
Man!
Oh my god.
Why does everyone in this game seem super OP?
Maybe I don't still have it.
I think it's good.
Thank you.
Yeah,
so
zoning.
It's neat. It turns
It's back.
your zoning tool up close into an actual offensive tool.
So
There you go.
You can use it
Exactly.
both equally cool.
You can also use that with your mix-ups, which gets to the next tool, her cartwheel, the overhead, straight from MK9. If you EX it, it has armor. It's really good up close. It's great as a wake-up attack. You can use it after moves like this.
Is that an overhead?
Mix it up with hello, her sweep, and a really fun down three. Look at that.
So like
Dang.
when I play against you, you really have to be paying attention because one of the moves is a mid, the other is an overhead.
Exactly.
They look different, but you have to.
Yes.
You can't be on autopilot.
Right.
Bet.
And then lastly, she
Dang.
levitate.
Levitation!
You can drop straight down. So like for example,
Dude.
time zone, you can
She looks
send
fun.
Fireballs to go under your hairball. Not very effective to low fireball when you're literally not touching the ground.
Right.
Yeah,
She can
just
also
levitate.
cancel it, and she can do fun cancels. Like for example, she could do the back two, be airborne, go into flight, and if you EX
That is
it,
so
it's
wonky.
actually significantly faster. And she has some true block strings that they won't be able to.
Dang.
Now let's talk about how
Okay.
this can play
All right.
into
Alright.
her cameo. I have chosen, oops, said it wrong. I
Sareena!
have chosen Sareena, who we got a little taste of in the last trailer, but now
My
we're
girlfriend.
actually gonna show her moves. So her first attack is the blade. It's a very quick projectile. You can see the cooldown is pretty quick. Then
Just
she
like
also has
Armageddon?
Kia's blades. she goes full demon. full
Okay.
multiple, they come back. And this actually leads into combos, so you can do fun stuff.
It's a boomerang, and then there you go. Okay, bet. Dude, oh my god, 303.
Yes.
Jeez.
In a lot of ways. She also has her demon up kick, which
Yep.
is a great wake-up attack. It's invincible. It's really quick. You can also use it as an anti-air.
One more. Is it the
And
grab?
lastly, she has a fourth one. Every cameo has at
No.
least three. Some might
She's got a
have more,
fourth?
so she's one of those. Jakata's Curse.
Yeah, the ground thing. Yeah.
While the opponent is standing in it, let's set it to default.
Do they lose meter? They lose
Is
meter.
being drained.
Ah.
Yeah. Now this is an ambush move, which means you can do it while Sindel's doing other actions. So for example, while you have a combo going, you can summon her.
Oh, there's a lot of setups there.
Yeah, so you can imagine you can use that in the corner.
Dang, dude.
Have her coming out, train your meter, stuff like that.
She's got
You can
so
do
much to
stuff
work
train your
with,
meter so you can't break the
especially
combo,
with a
and you can do
Sareena.
combo.
Dude,
He's not gonna like breakers, right?
I like the combo
She
here.
does not, which is let's maybe get into that a little bit more.
All right, let's see.
So let's go
Strings,
back to
baby.
earlier. Sindel has a
All
couple
right.
of moves using
Combos.
the system. So Sindel in the lore, she's the queen. She has this commanding presence. She has what the kids would say is riz.
Oh, they would say.
Oh God. God.
And she could use that to actually command her cameo and maybe more. So let's start with this buff move. Once you activate it, while it's active, cooldown, it will be significantly faster for your cameo. So you can see normally this move's already pretty quick. Once she has this active, it's even quicker. And Sareena, she is recovering so fast her cooldown. She can basically do that like almost indefinitely. So you can turn what normally would be kind of a limited use move into something that you can just do
Oh,
almost like a
man.
special move. Well, some of the other ones, like Kia's Blades, that have a pretty long cooldown, it's significantly faster when she has that active.
Sindel's gonna be a problem.
Now she's giving herself up there.
Correct.
There is some. Yeah.
Correct. But once
So
you
she'll
get
probably
the
be
uses,
at the back of the,
there's also an EX version with a
stage,
really interesting
zoning you
twist.
out. Fuck.
When she EXs,
Damn it.
she's now commanding the opponent's cameo, and if the
What?
opponent tries to break,
No fucking way.
they will be stunned, and you get a reset instead. So let's show that again. I have the move active.
Yeah.
Opponent goes
We go for a breaker.
Sonya
Canceled.
actually is like,
Yup.
Gets the little head and oh my god, I'm confused.
Damn,
Your breaker's not just
dude.
disabled. Once you get that stun, they will
The
pop up
tools!
reset.
Got it.
No
Fuck.
breakers allowed.
Couple ways to avoid them. Seems
Yes.
like her.
There's also another really interesting move I'd like to show.
Add to the list of things that she already has. It's OP. Okay.
This one.
Alright. Fucking hell. I am not a fan of Sindel being this OP.
Sindel can take control of an opponent's cameo and stun them. So for example, I will call it out, and Sonya is actually dizzy.
Yep.
If Sindel is in the middle of doing this move, where she points, while the cameo's out, so you have to do it
Does she
on
just
the
like
lead.
fall?
The cameo
Yeah.
is stunned for this entire length of time and cannot be summoned.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's also an EX version. And with this version, Sonya will leave the screen and I gain control of her. And I actually get a free use of either of the cameo's moves of my choosing. So for example, I now have Square Wave. And
And
that
you-
use of
you can pick
cameo-
any of them.
Correct.
Not just
Any
the
of
one they were
Sonya's
doing.
moves. Right.
Got it.
I have control over it for a pretty good amount of time.
What the fuck?
And it does not cost any kind of cooldown or anything. So you could actually do stuff like I could summon Sonya to start.
I don't know,
going back,
man.
doing a combo. And
I don't
then
know,
go
man.
Into Sareena's demon like anti-air move to end the combo if I wanted. You could even use 3 cameo moves in one combo if you wanted to.
People are gonna have some fun in training mode on this one.
Yeah, it's.
I'm gonna be raging so hard against Sindels that are competent.
How effective and the way you use it's going to change on what the opponent's cameo is.
Got it.
Damn, dude.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do we want to do Fatal Blow? Is that all?
I think that's the best way we can finish, right?
Let's do it.
And I can't show you this. I'm so sorry. I gotta censor it.
I love how the hair gets all
Oh yeah, the
crazy,
big hair is
super cool.
amazing. So you'll notice right off the bat, he has a new weapon, which is his wizard staff. And he uses it in most of his normal attacks.
The wizard.
He is definitely now much less of a physical fighter than he ever has been before. He is
Wow, I love the way the water just looks, man. So quick.
normals I really want
Quick
to
jabs.
Like you can see even his sweep. Instead of using his foot,
Straight up staff. Yeah, the water.
his water staff. This
Yeah.
is definitely
I
the
love
coolest
the
thing.
kick up,
It's-
the
it's
kick.
so
Wow, that is cool.
And you'll notice the water leaves the top, gets in there, and then comes back. To the
good.
Dude,
Right. I absolutely love it.
I love
So
how
let's start off with a
I'm
couple
seeing
of
this
the
here.
ways to show. His forward 2, 1, 3 is this like really good range mid, pretty quick.
Okay.
It's also got forward 3, which is an overhead.
That's kind of slow,
Double overhead.
but it is an overhead.
That'll be one of his most important, I think.
Woo!
One other normal I really wanted to show was a standing 4, which even though he's no longer
It's back!
still has
We
tremendous
still have the damn hurricane
so
kick.
strong that he can
Let's
actually
go! Let's
Now, this is really interesting because when you
go!
hold it, he gets a combo.
Oh, it's back, baby.
Cancel out of the hold.
Thank God. That was the one thing I was concerned about. I talked about that in my gameplay, my Armageddon walkthrough a couple weeks ago. I was like, man, I miss his hurricane kick.
Let's check out his throw, which is a nice nod to the classic water bubble. He goes in with you, and then you burst out.
So glad that's still implemented in his
You can see his
moveset.
normal attacks are very fresh,
Hell yeah.
and I think the water effect.
That being the one time he uses his body and not the staff, go figure. I love that.
He
All right.
has some
Special moves.
really interesting zoning tools. I mean, some might.
Ah!
even
Who
have a-
does it?
Let's start with his straight projectile.
Dang! Full screen.
That's a ton of real estate. It's fairly quick and has some interesting ways.
Bro,
to change it.
that looks
He
insane.
actually- He gets a full knockdown. He can actually hold it down and get a stagger,
Okay.
and you can actually cancel out of this hold down. So you can mix up doing the move,
Which one are you gonna do? Okay.
doing different timings, doing the EX, or canceling out of it. Keep the opponent guessing. When you have a projectile like that that takes up a ton of space, what's the one thing you know the opponent's going to try to do to beat it?
Jump.
Jump, and that's not going to be super effective.
Anti-air, baby!
And this has a very neat EX. It actually allows him to pop up for combos. So I think it's pretty cool. Again, it makes a full, full screen projectile become kind of an offensive tool.
Ah!
One thing would be, well, what happens if they're using projectiles
I like it!
against him? And he has a water bubble where he's surrounding himself in water, and any projectile is going to be negated. It'll actually just be destroyed when it hits the water bubble. And this is something that he can set up, go behind.
That is so sick!
Exactly. But if you EX it, it surrounds him and travels with him.
What? It fucking walks with him!
So
What?
he can go in, do his lows, do his overhead, all that good stuff when he has the water.
And add the pressure still with the
Now,
shield.
there's other
Okay.
ways you can get in. He could set these water portals.
We have a
He can
rift!
set them anywhere he wants. And then he can actually warp through them.
Bro, we're literally able to go through fucking rifts with rain.
Where
What?
you were.
I have
Or
goosebumps right now.
You can set one do some fun zoning, and then use this to get back in.
Okay.
And then you can go straight into combos, fun stuff like that.
Look at that throw!
Now, once you've established that you're willing to teleport or throw out some of these fireballs, and the opponent's scared to move, you can start using the whirlpool. And he has close.
Oh my god!
These will go on the ground, and if the opponent walks into it, they get popped out.
Hit him with the anti-air, please, after that. No?
I love how he just grabs the top of his staff and
Yes,
throws it down.
it is.
Really...
Yeah, for real.
Another
Dude!
is Geyser. This is a pretty good advancing special. He can 2 and 1 into, and if he EX it, it has armor. So
Very reminiscent of like what Shang Tsung's accustomed to doing with his lift.
and I think it'll be one of his best combo enders.
I like that.
And then lastly, one more awesome full range.
One more.
that kind of shows the full extent of his power.
Really?
And this is a move that he can actually hold.
So he calls a thunderstorm.
Drop down.
It can hit you with it.
Like you're doing your water ball, and what's called it a fireball, and it's literally the opposite of that. Go into this, fake out the opponent, immediately drop down. You can set it. You can do all.
Both of these characters are hella zone heavy.
Thunder God move, cancel it, go through the portal, just all kind of options full screen. I think he's going to be a really interesting character to kind of freeze them up full screen to get him and start doing his mix-ups.
Full
Let's
screen!
kind of show how he can use his cameo and go.
Oh
I
man.
find him
Stryker!
I think a cop teaming with a wizard is the exact same thing you'd see in Mortal Kombat,
sure.
right? So the first thing I'll show with Stryker is he has his grenade toss.
Grenade!
Straight comes in, throws the double grenades. They can either go low or high.
Okay.
And you can imagine, these are ambush moves, which means they can come out while Rain is doing his attacks. So you can do stuff.
I like how there's like
like
cop lights when he comes
straight
out.
Water beam while he's doing his grenades. They can also aid you in combos.
Thankfully, it's not gonna land always full screen. There it is. There it is. I like that.
Stryker also has a set of baton moves. He's got Cop Bop, where he comes in and does an overhead,
Go low?
and the classic baton sweep. And then
Yeah.
So these are lows and overheads. So,
Got
great
access
example.
to both of them.
Yes. So, one thing you could do,
Grenades, baton.
you got your overhead, the opponent's stand blocking all the time because they don't want to get popped
Then you
out.
go low with the
What are
baton.
you supposed to do? So
Yeah.
You can also do this in a string. So in overhead, you can do overhead, low.
Yeah.
When they get used to the timing, they're like, oh, I'm one of these like Ninja Killer or Sonic people with good reflexes.
Then you go for the
And you
over.
start doing stuff like Cop Bop. Mix it up. So just from this 50-50, he can
Yeah.
use Stryker to have more 50-50s.
That's,
It's
so
like,
that's how you beat Sonic Fox.
that's the key. That's
Got it.
all you have to do.
Got
And
it.
like a famous football player once said, it's more than a 50-50.
Got it.
Lastly, Stryker has one more move.
The
which
stun
I
gun,
think is
maybe?
Probably my favorite.
My favorite thing is he used a sports reference.
Well, sort of.
Half and half.
Stryker comes from behind,
What?
and this gives you a reset. Then you get a bunch of advantage, and you can go for a reset.
Okay.
So you get into your combos with a handcuff move, then go in and continue your offense. So like you can start a combo with your overhead.
To get your
go in
spacing
with
right.
handcuffs.
Yeah.
Got it.
It's super
That's
fun.
really cool.
You could use that to you know, get your distance.
So I think that's
That's smart.
Rain and Stryker, and I maybe go into his Fatal Blow.
Let's take a look.
And I'll just say Stryker is my favorite Fatal Blow.
I will say, it is interesting how people were so concerned about the lack of characters with like guns and projectiles. No need when you've got Rain and Sindel zoning you out without guns. What a sick fatal. That was sick.
So, big thing, just to show, this is kind of the thesis statement. just swings for the fences.
He's a
right?
powerhouse.
This is back 2. It has advantage. So if you're blocking, don't want to push any buttons probably. Push
Yeah,
the
I was
buttons
just jabbing.
Don't do that because you're going to get hit.
Finally, some rushdown action. Tired of all this damn zoning.
Quick.
And we got Motaro cameo. Let's go.
Like I can get you from there. Like really nice. Kind of
Dude.
Combos.
Right.
Punishing move I like to use is this right here. Very fast. Bounces them up.
A lot of Ares, bro. Injustice Ares vibes.
Pathways.
Honestly.
I also really like how his kick attacks are just either uses Zax or he's just huge big boots.
Just like
Yeah,
standing
just-
big boot. And like a lot of people, I enjoy the 2-player animation strings.
Right.
So he has this overhead. Doesn't combo in anything. But
Okay.
hit the throw button afterwards.
So good.
He also
Sweet.
has a low one as well. And I'm sure we'll come back to that as well.
Right.
Stabs you with the
Let's
Zax.
talk about his special moves.
Damn.
Special move, the one that kind of encapsulates what he is Power Strike. He will just throw the axe on the ground, and there it is. You
And then he can pick it up.
Just to do stuff without the axe, right?
Right.
You can also call it back. Boom.
Okay.
Now, when it's on the ground, different strings. That's back 1.
Nice.
He can pull you towards it to get it again. I love that. I love
All of
that.
his axe moves get replaced with different normal attacks.
Yes.
And some are faster.
And even a command grab.
Actions.
Right. And some change some of your other special moves. We'll get to that in a second.
Even his throw changes.
Yes, even his throw. So here's his throw. While we're at it, let's just show
Wow.
Motaro as well. And then with the axe, he just bangs in the face with the axe.
Right.
So you can.
Dude!
Full screen. Projectile.
All right. I said he was rushed down, but fuck.
Sorry about that. You can do some.
That's gonna be nice to have. Oh!
He has a buff. This makes your axe power do more damage. You can
Okay.
also meter EX that to get more time on it as well.
Okay.
Big move in his arsenal that also leads to a lot of crazy good damage is his armored launcher is his knee.
It's kind of
The flying knee.
Kind of makes me think of the MK3 like up shoulder, except now it's a knee.
Right, and you can throw that out a lot of places. Always there. But if you EX the knee, you
Okay.
get a free power slam after that.
Yeah.
You can do like that.
Okay.
And then his axe is on the ground again.
Okay.
So that's how you rotate throughout.
That's the meta. Yeah.
On the ground, now it's back to me. So then you can start doing really cool stuff like this into power slam.
Then grab him back, toss him into it, get your axe back.
And now you have.
Yeah. 341.13, no cameo used. Holy shit.
Power slam. Now I have a ground pound.
I was gonna say, I think there was a ground pound.
Now here's the interesting thing. When you are on the axe,
Yeah.
overhead low,
Okay.
which is kind of tough to block.
Yeah.
That's
You
broken.
can also, throw this down,
Dude.
do this. Yeah, so get it down. You also remove these very fast slash.
Okay.
Dude!
So a lot of really cool stuff.
How are they this good at redesigning characters? Holy shit!
Out during
Yes.
the fight, in the middle of combos, getting it back at the end of combo.
Maybe recalling it if you want to.
Right.
Lots of stuff like that. But if you are as my
Shao is
near the
awesome.
axe, there's a lot of stuff you need to think.
Shao is
So
awesome.
it's almost like with the axe, you have, kind of really good range, not the quickest moves. Without the axe, you're much quicker, and
Yes.
you can use it, establish the axe on the screen, and you're going to have to respect it, and that's going to kind of open up your
Yeah.
grabs, your mix-ups, stuff like that.
And it's super cool. You can also, he also, has pick stuff out of the air and that sort of thing. I mean, the knee into power strike is huge.
Right.
Right. Really important. Make sure I'm not missing anything. I do want to show some stuff with Motaro.
Okay.
So Motaro has a couple things you can use. Now, obviously, I'm a big guy. Projectiles might scare me.
Right.
Well, I can do this. I can pull them out, walk behind.
Got a shield, yeah.
That's
Saw that in the trailer.
And I'm walking it down.
Yeah.
I love that, you know, that's a way to call back to his thick reflect skin from
Right.
MK3.
And now you're kind of you're losing confused. What do you do? Boom, you're
Nice.
He also has this turret he can do. We'll shoot
3 times. Okay. 3.
low one too. He can do that.
Whoa! We got a
I
low.
chose Motaro with General Shao for a reason.
Okay.
Remember this move?
Yes.
Can't do a lot out of it.
Right.
He has this teleport, right?
Okay.
Maybe you can read a projectile.
Do it twice?
Maybe not. But you can move around the battlefield quicker as
Right.
General Shao. But with this overhead, I can teleport and still
That's a
continue a
true
combo.
combo.
It's a
Yeah.
true combo. So now you have to worry about this, and you have to worry about something like this. Like that's now in play. And you can do the full.
So fun.
The full thing too. You can do like.
What a cool example of one of my favorite things about the cameo system is it
Right.
allows you to break the rules and restrictions of your roster.
And I
character.
think that's why I love Shao so much, is that he breaks the rules also with the knee into power slam. He's
Right.
It's a special into a special, which Johnny can do too. Of course, he breaks that rule at times with his.
Yeah, but this is definitely a lot easier, I feel
there's
like.
a lot of cool, fun, sort of
Yeah.
breaking the meta of what Shao is. Just you can do with that.
And
Really
I think
cool.
it's so neat about
I like this a lot.
Look at your play style, look at your character and think, what are my weaknesses? What are the things I think I'm missing? And you can use your cameo to turn those weaknesses into strengths.
Right. And for me, it's like if I'm so far away from people, just as a zoner, just even having this just to get me out of dodge, right?
Yeah.
I'm close again.
Now
And
you're close.
now you don't want to beat. Let's show the. Oh, we need to turn up to do.
Yeah,
the,
give yourself 1%.
Let's do that real quick. Show the fatal blow.
It's a real good one.
And I can't show this to you! Donkey kick!
Oh, he's not horsing around.
Man, that is sick.
Stepping on it crack, but I'm not superstitious. Count all these racks, I'll be steady counting my days.